Hello and welcome back to my domain. The game so far going pretty slow. We just took out the body from the tree, barely even started. Yeah, that was a locked skill check, right?
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants.
Let's try to wait it out. Maybe it will help. Run number on the victim's armor. Use Kim's shortwave to run the serial number. Okay, this is good. Ceramic armor boots. I don't know how this could possibly work. What is the rest of the armor? The handman's armor seems to be missing. Find out what happened to it. The kid throwing rocks at the corpse seems to be a good place to start. Huh. Oh, okay. Well, let's do that first, until I forget.
Fuck does Kuno care?
I want to discuss the body with you again, Kuno.
The fuck about it?
Where's the rest of his armor?
Kuno doesn't give a shit about the armor.
How come?
Kuno's fuck gimp's got one big thing wrong with him. He's a fucking mutant.
You don't?
Look at him. Fucking growth hormone shit. He's a giant. The armor's too big for any man. Kuno doesn't give a shit about that freak armor. Kuno threw that shit away.
What do you mean by threw it away?
Kuno tried to get the helmet on. It was too big.
He performs a kick-off on the imaginary helmet.
Kuno kicked that shit in the sea, rugby style. That shit means nothing to Kuno.
You threw it in a sea?
Yeah, that shit means nothing to Kuno. Kuno doesn't give a shit about material shit. Kuno's a fucking monk.
He also looks way older on this picture than here in game.
You wanna fuck on someone about that armor? Go fuck the mustached union fuck. The
Like-
jolly troubadour shit at the gate.
Like here he looks 8. Here he looks like 13, 14. Fuck the mustache union fuck. The jolly troubadour shit at the gates. Is the guy next to the truck? Or no? Union fuck. So it means someone I haven't met. What do you mean, troubadour?
Yeah, cocking boot. You know that jolly union cow fucker? Came around talking about cows or some shit? Came around pretending like he cares about cows? So yeah, he's the one you want to talk to. He's fucking crazy about that armor shit. Coming here pretending like he likes cows. Trying to catch a peep at Kuno's armor. Go to the gate. Ask him yourself.
Curious, my liege. Why did Kuno feed you this information?
And does he has armor, or Kuno still has armor? Because Kuno sounds like he still has it, but only throughout the helmet. And why are you telling me this out of kindness of your heart, Kuno?
Yeah, Kuno's doing charity today. Kuno Day. Kuno feels sorry for you two loser pigs. Kuno's doing pity now.
Still, seems suspicious. He may have it in for that guy. Or you may be paranoid. That is also a possibility, sire.
Since when you call me sire? Mr. Drama voice. There are all contusions? What? That's a new one.
Contusions.
Injury, bruise. There are contusions all over his body. Do you know that?
Fuck are you talking about? What is this contusion shit?
He grabs his head like it's suddenly hurting.
He says you're stupid, Kuno. They want to make you stupid again.
I hate words too. A contusion is a bruise. I'm talking about the marks your stones left on the corpse.
Oh, did Kuno make your shit sniffing harder? Obstruction of shit sniffing? This is Kuno's kingdom. Kuno fucking rules here.
More on this later. Right now, let's talk about something else.
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost.
I talked to the gardener. She said not to listen to you.
Pig, do you have any idea how fucking stupid that sounds?
Kuno slaps his forehead.
Kuno's cruising his bitch on the town, and the bitch comes back griefing to the Kuno. What is up with that?
Get the fuck out of here,
Whoa.
fat-ass. Those pants are too small for you.
Well, that's the first time it happened. Huh, maybe some of my skill checks didn't work. Didn't protect me. Ooh, 28. Even though empathy is 5? Figure out what's going on with this kid. Was it there before? I mean... backed down from Kuno. +1 talk to Kuno, yes. And it's a low chance. Let's see what will be the downside from this.
He's on your crime scene, bossing you around. And he's been here for some time too. This is where he hangs out. You have to get more out of him. He could be useful.
It's still progressing. It failed, right? Yeah. Hey Kuno, you can turn the Kuno down for a moment. Let's talk like normal people. Kuno, listen, I know this boundary pushing thing is new to you, but it's old news for grown-ups. Kuno, you must have seen all kinds of things throwing stones here. Wanna help the RCM bust a murder? Kuno, City of Rage, Night City, what's going on in there? I'm intrigued. What would be a good approach here? Confronting him, yeah, the first one is probably not going to work out because he's not interested in talking normal. Saying that he's acting like a child, I don't know. Could work, could not. Pushing on his pride. Or the third one, or pretending to be interested in his imaginary city. Kuno, City of Rage, Night City, what's going on there? I'm intrigued.
No!
The evil shit behind the fence acts like she's coughing up a furball.
You told him about it and now he knows your name!
This city's not fucking lame. You are lame. Kuno's tired of defending Rage City from...
He waves
Just
his
fuck
hands
off,
in the
alright?
air.
And fuck you too, putting Kuno on the spot like that. Kuno doesn't need to fucking explain his shit. Kuno's king. He rules here. Fuck did you want?
Explain himself? As if explaining some kind of work? Some kind of avant-garde work way ahead of its time?
It's not that I'm saying it out loud, I guess.
You must get to the bottom of this one of these days. Sadly, it's unlikely to happen today.
It sounded like a good line, but maybe because of the fail with empathy it didn't work out. This is all, I think.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Oh yeah, there was a... I need to call on the radio about the serial number, which somehow I could have lied about. Just because.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull...
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Could you run a serial number from a pair of armored boots for me?
Sure, officer. What's the number? And the make of the armor, if you know it.
E50 100 1000. The make and model of the armor is Fairweather T500/VE.
Got it. I'll contact the ICP database immediately. Call back tomorrow. Hopefully they'll have dug
what?
up something useful by then.
So slow.
The International Collaboration Police, ICP, is an inter-Isolari law enforcement service, the crown jewel in the moral intern diadem, alongside EPIS and the coalition government.
So it's like FBI? Inter-Isolari Law Enforcement Service. Inter-Isolari, what is that word? The first search result is inter-isolated trousers, and it's from Disco Elysium, so it's a made-up word. Means well, I guess we'll find out in the game. Siri, what's inter-isolary? This encyclopedia voice is my Siri. I'm done with the radio for now.
57th, over and out.
Her voice disappears into the
In the
void.
cabin, you see a set of steering...
Alrighty then. What else do we get? Call Alice back. Inspect victim's body. You're in. Do preliminary inspection of its different parts. Didn't I do already that? What? Maybe it's because of the skill file, it still says that. Where do you look for? Yeah, here it is. Ceiling fan, mirror, sleeping dog worker.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants.
Wait.
The man before you is naked,
Yep,
but for a pair of underpants.
ah, okay, yeah. To finish it, I need to actually say that I am finished. I want to finish it before the day is over. Hopefully we'll get the level up. It's kinda annoying that I'm forced, the book has a rose, a pistol, and a half-naked dame on its cover. It's kinda annoying that I'm forced to put points into skills that I'm not planning to, just to unlock the skill check again. I want to know more about how it works. Hunches and gut feelings. On the cover stands a very muscular man surrounded by flames. There's a book about pate, and pate means a dish. Made out of beef. This book, you don't really understand what it is about, nor does it seem important. A book about Boydero culture. It promotes freedom and roaming something. Boydero. Cowboys? No, that's also from Disco Elysium, but Boydero is a thought in Elysium. It has been brought to your attention that there are men who live by the law of the land, the strength of the... Okay, I guess we're not going to delve into that. Maybe we will learn more in the game. Crime, romances, biographies and of famous people. A book about the future. The government reads your mind using radio technology. Those 5G towers. The book is titled Man from Hedgemdal and the Wildfire. What book?
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is
Hello,
open.
Governor. A young girl with the chubby red cheeks waves at you smiling. Her nose is also red from the cold. Hello.
Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
She stomps her feet to feel warmer. What kind of store is this anyway? Is it okay if I ask you some questions? Is it okay if I ask you some questions?
Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
What is your name, even though I know it already?
My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organising the stock.
The girl gazes at the window, then suddenly jolts, her eyes wide, as if recalling something.
Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
So her mother is not actually there? And you're standing out here in the cold
I'm
because...
signalling that the store is open. Otherwise people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance and biographies of famous people.
A sudden gush of wind turns the pages of the books on the counters. She covers her face, smiling, but she's cold.
Your call, can I help in some way? I should have a word with the store owner, maybe. Such a good trooper you are, already learning the value of hard work. I could help by brutally dismantling the free market. What? You want to just smash the book store? I should have a word with the store owner, maybe.
Oh, no, sir. I'm happy to help Mum by luring in customers. Besides, I have some hot juice in my vacuum bottle to keep warm.
She stands upright and smiles like a little soldier. Shouldn't you be at school or something?
I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running.
School is stupid. You like it to be here anyway.
Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed.
What's the business going?
Mum says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed.
Behind her, the window has been boarded up. You sense the boards creaking, twisting for a second, and some kind of doubt in her tense shoulders.
Cursed in what way?
Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go...
She's looking for the right word. Bankrupt.
Exactly. But we've been doing fine so far.
I don't think curses are real. This sounds rather serious. I should probably look into this. Narrow your eyes and look through the creaking boards on the window. I don't think curses are real.
They shouldn't be, but they seem real. Anyhow, they say that these grounds are doomed for businesses.
There must be an economic reason for this.
Bad placement. One could say that entire economies are doomed, as they tend to crash every once in a while. It's just regular trading and selling things, child. Also, maybe just this society doesn't want to read books. But other businesses went bankrupt in this very place. So, yeah, maybe it's not related to the type of store exactly. It's just regular trading and selling of things, child. It doesn't work out for the most people. They're not doomed, but your mother should learn from their mistakes. They're not doomed, but your mother should learn from their mistakes.
Of course, sir.
She doesn't know what else to say. What is this crime business?
Crime fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that, and the work of a policeman or a private detective who's trying to solve a crime and catch the criminals.
Why would anyone want to read about crime? Okay, I get it. Crime murder gets the people going. I don't get what the first one. He doesn't. Is it another of his amnesia moments when he doesn't understand simple concepts? Okay, I get it. Crime murder gets people going.
And it's kind of like a puzzle too. You can guess who the criminal is or how the good guys are going to catch him.
I'm a policeman myself, by the way.
You don't look much like a policeman.
I don't know. He fits the role well, I think. She examines you as if to find something policeman-like. Huh, well, that does a cop What does a cop look like then?
Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen.
She points to the book cover on which you see a strapping Vespertine officer. He stands grimly over the body of a dead woman. So wait, that Dick Mullen is a name of a fictional character as well? Is this my real name or also made up somehow? But it couldn't be, because that's how the guys from Precinct were referring to this man. Yeah, so I guess he either changed his name to Dick Mullen at some point, or it's just a coincidence. It's to be exactly like that guy, that Mullen guy. Then I decided to leave a little. You know, nobody actually looks like the guy in the picture. That's just a stupid fantasy of a man. It's not your body that important in police work anyway. It's your point to your head. Wow, look at the guy. I'll never be as good as Mullen. I like 3. I like 2. It's not your body that is important in police work anyway. It's your
Head? Yes.
Oh no.
No, it's your soul. Your blue soul. Not head, child. Heads.
So, that Mullen guy looks like a Hempelman who could respect that face. It's not even drawn correctly. He lacks soul. Hempelman, what is that? A wooden figurine. It's like a puppeteering thing. Or also a person who is weak of will and easily influenced. Pushover, puppet. Yeah, but it's like a toy, I think from German origins. Here I am, working for the encyclopedia. Flexibility. There are millions of different people out there, and you have to get into their heads. Sometimes you gotta be the killer to catch the killer. Should I repeat that in the voice, I guess? Flexibility. There are millions of different people out there, and you have to get into their heads. Sometimes you gotta be the killer to catch the killer.
Isn't that very dangerous?
She examines the picture of Dick Mullen. Policemen live and breathe danger, little girl. Mullen obviously lacks the chameleonic skill.
Unlike you, sir. He's just a fictional character. He's no match for you.
Hell yeah.
Maybe you can show me some real police work, sir. Like in the books.
To composure, and somehow it's 42%, huh? Deduce something now. So she's cold, afraid of the curse. What's romance?
It's the type of book where there's a rich lady and she has to choose between the good man and the bad man.
She smiles at the thought, perhaps imagining herself in this situation.
Or there could be a story about a poor lady getting a rich man. It's about man and lady business, sir.
What about the poor man getting a rich lady? What about when both of the men are bad? What about when people is poor? When everyone is poor? What about a book where the man and lady business doesn't work out at all? That's enough romance for me. It feels like those are repeatable. Repeatable questions. But just in case, let's do. What about a poor man getting a rich lady?
It happens, but usually the guy gets rich in the process. Or should actually be rich himself, but has lost his family property unjustly, like during the revolution or something.
I see.
Those are unhappy books, for most of the pages. People sad about what they have lost, but then it all turns out just fine in the end.
What about the both of the men are bad?
These are not very common. You can't have a choice between bad and bad. Nobody wants to read a story like that.
What if it's written by George R.R. Martin?
Well, maybe then it's fine. Maybe if the lady then decides not to pick either, because she doesn't need a bad man. Yes, that would be interesting.
What about when everyone is poor?
That's really not a proper romance story. That's more like everyday life.
Sometimes you have to write about real life things.
Not in romance books, sir. These are about nice and pretty people, and everyone is happy in the end.
What about a book where the man and lady business doesn't work out at all?
I haven't read many of those. Maybe you should ask Mum.
Yeah, you think she has one about an excruciatingly painful breakup?
I don't think it's a romance story if the main characters break up, though.
She pauses, trying to figure out the appropriate answer. No, think about it. One where they plunge into a torrid spiral of pain and recrimination, only it's really long and drawn out, scarred for life. Phantom Limb.
No, I don't know.
She looks at you with a puzzlement. Doesn't ring a bell? Alright, I'll ask your mom.
Yes, she knows books, definitely.
So I guess it's referring to his own experience, I guess, with this woman character from the past.
What was that? An idea for an unfinished novel stuck somewhere in your forebrain?
That's enough romance for me. I had other questions.
Maybe some about other books?
Who are these famous
Oh,
people?
kings and queens and generals of old, or artists and writers, or musicians, those kinds of people. There's usually something extraordinary about them.
She scratches her cold, reddened cheek, then continues.
I think that's why people read them, to find the secrets of their fame.
Seems like most people who read those books fail to get more famous from reading them.
Reading those doesn't make the readers more famous, does it?
But it does make the famous people more famous.
These famous people sound like a bunch of dorks.
Annette's expression remains ever so helpful, but she doesn't say anything.
Yeah, you heard me. Only losers waste their time with that garbage.
Isn't that kind of a childish thing for a grown-up to say?
When she grows up, and if she grows up to be clever, she'll discover there's no such thing as a grown-up.
Yeah, that's true. Guess I'll just repeat after my thought. If you grow up to be clever, you'll discover there's no such thing as a grown-up.
Okay, sir.
She doesn't know what to make of that, but she'll remember it.
Can stop calling me sir. I'm but a working man.
No, sir, I can't. It would be too tiring to refrain from it. It's already tiring enough to remember to say it all the time. It's nice of you to say I could stop, though.
I guess you, for example, I can stop making this face.
That's a friendly enough face, most of the time.
Okay, should I try it out? 42% is not terrible. Still a bit too low.
You fail to deduce anything substantial. She waits intently.
I deduced that you're a girl. You are very small. Actually, I'm a boy.
Come on, anyone would notice that.
So, how does this work? To repeat that, I need to put a point into it. This is like crazy costly. It doesn't say here.
Hello again, sir.
Put skill points in the composure to open this white check. It's like said that I can repeat that. It didn't say that I need to put a point into it. When it was tutorial. Fuck me. This coin operated viewer has been banged up, inoperable. Yeah, I don't like that mechanic. If it works only this way. That's my song, that's no, it's something. To roundabout north. To Capes side apartments, Martinez Pier. The odd reads broken window. Tibbs has windows. If you had a bag on your hand, perhaps you could collect these bottles and sell them. Oh boy. We do need to get some money.
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum, rendering the machine permanently inaccessible.
Pat it.
The metal feels cold and wet under your palm. It looks unhygienic.
Vandalism, shake your head.
Probably some kids.
Look inside.
A thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. You spell out the word Onuk written on the other side, with N and C scribbled backwards.
Kuno, okay.
That's Kuno on the lens. Under the graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. Behind the water lies a coast studded with concrete and reeds. On it, a church on stilts, lanky weather-worn wooden planks, an X-shaped cross topping its tower. You know this to be the star of Perikinesis, or the Cairo, the central symbol of the Perikinesian Church, a star, a great moral height to be strived towards.
A cross. X-shaped cross is a star somehow, okay.
The church looks old and weather-worn. There are no lights in the windows.
Perikinesian. Nothing I can do, the job for every man. Listen boy, I'll start trouble, I fix it. I've been kicked out of every joint in river show. Come on, the night's still young. That's my song, that's, nah, that's shit. Music, my life, man. Okay, whatever. Oh, here we go, the bag. Do I need to equip it? And where do I sell it? No, there were some... Oh, there we go. Oh, there's more. You can barely see them, actually. Even with highlight. What is this?
This Post Lavantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front.
Fuck you, delivery box. Uh-oh. Don't
There is a hollow,
die.
saddened ring as you kick the Lavantorie mail collection box. It sounds betrayed, in disbelief even.
No!
You feel something in your chest, an unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your left arm,
No!
your jaw.
Kim, help me.
Yeah, screaming isn't happening on account of extreme shortness of breath. You're just making it worse. All you feel is pain and weakness. Cop suffers final heart attack. A detective lieutenant of the RCM passed away yesterday. His death, though abrupt, did not come as a surprise to those who knew him. He was the heaviest drinker I'd ever met. Captain Ptolemy Price, the deceased superior officer, commented, "That ain't easy on the ticker." He loved his liquor, sure, said Detective Chester McLean, friend and colleague. But I think before he ever had a heart attack, his heart was broken. According to an official statement given by the RC.
Yeah, the same. I mean, the saves don't actually wipe out, so I think it's intentional that you just load up. And there's no like hardcore. I mean, there is hardcore mode here, right? Extensionally difficult, checks are harder and healing items are more expensive. Choose your clothes and thoughts wisely, for your sweat and toil tasks reward. Even in hardcore mode, it's not permadeath, so okay. If it's intentional, I mean, what's the right word for it? If the developers had in mind that you should load, then I don't see any problem with this. And also, I don't know, like starting all over and just skipping through dialogue won't be that fun, really. I don't think it's designed in the way. But yeah, I could create another character, like based on other attributes, but then if I actually get further than I already am, which I will, it's not going to be as pleasant for me to play. Because I do like this setup so far. High intellect, not empathy, psyche.
This Post Levantorie mail collection box has been
Good
heavily
mailbox to
vandalized
do.
with...
Okay.
The box seems happy.
Jesus. That was close. So, I already talked to her, right?
Hello again, sir.
So, if I must put points in order to repeat the check, then and if we assume that this is the only way to repeat the check, then I should wait with the tries to get maybe some bonuses and get a higher probability. But it might as well be like available at the next day, for example. It doesn't seem like I lose time just inspecting this stuff. Do I get any no, any reduced?
This coin-operated viewer is facing south. The instruction manual says to insert 25 centimes and pull the handle while looking inside. Then use the focus knob to zoom in if necessary. Why place a tourist attraction in the middle of such poverty?
What's a tourist attraction doing here?
There was a revitalization project in 49. A design studio tried restoring Martinez to its pre-war glory. It didn't stick.
The lieutenant looks around and concludes. What
We
happened?
got as far as the street lamps and the statue on that intersection. Then something went sour. I suspect that something was Everard Clare, the union leader. He muscled them out. It's how it usually goes around here.
Could we do something about it?
We should have done something about the union 10 years ago. That ship has sailed, officer.
I don't think I should waste my last cents on this. Maybe later. How much for this? 10 cents. Ah. This coin-operated viewer has been banged up, inoperable. bottles. There is a bottle, I think. Yeah, there's some more bottles, but I can't pick them up. We'll work our way up on bottles. I like how so far I got killed by just inanimate objects. I can't imagine confronting an actual criminal in this state. What the hell is this?
An old call box
Electronic
with a
doorbell.
matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
What? Main hall building A?
An off-key melody starts playing after you ring the doorbell. Then a woman picks up the receiver.
But it's boarded up.
Kuno, please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time for your stupid games.
She thinks you're the gremlin child. What would he say to this?
But can you actually do an impression of Kuno? Fuck off, pig. I'm Kuno. I don't give a shit. Like, let me in.
Pardon? This is not Kuno. Who is this? Please just stop calling here. I don't have time to deal with this. Thank you.
A single beep indicates that the line has gone dead.
Andrew Orlando Hare SCA.
You ring the doorbell, but no one answers. What an ominous name for a hair salon. Doesn't bode well for anyone's hair.
So all those things are in this building behind this door? Like, what the fuck? That's kind of strange. Or I'm just calling around the city? Artemiteps. Boxing for young athletes and gym.
All you hear is static, but no one answers the call.
24-hour window.
You ring the doorbell, but nothing happens.
Emma's fashion atelier.
You wait for a minute or two, but all you get from the call box is silence. No one answers the call.
Fabron's taxi. The rest has been burned off.
Looks like someone has melted half the plastic off with a lighter. The doorbell doesn't work anymore.
Slipstream SCA.
You hear static from the intercom speaker. It sounds as if someone has picked up the receiver, but isn't saying anything.
Hello, is anyone there?
Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial Electric.
Tricentennial Electrics? This is a woman's voice crackling and fragile through the static. She sounds like AI.
Have you come to place an order?
She sounds almost antique, as if her voice was being played off an old wax cylinder. A receiver must not be working properly.
Tricentennial Electrics. Tricentennial, is this a made-up word? Trice might mean 3. Fallout 76 somehow is here. Uh, 300th anniversary of a significant event. Huh. Oh yeah, 10, thrice 10, tennial. Yes, I've come to place an order.
My God.
The lieutenant exchanges a look with you.
Sorry.
It's you. My God. I didn't think I would hear your voice.
Who cares that you don't remember her? Just go along with it. No, something's wrong here. Are you sure she's talking to you?
How are you? Where are you?
Michelle, just please.
She stops and you can hear her breathe heavily, her breath distorted and by ancient static.
Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care.
She sounds like she's shaking. Of course I care. It's just that I've been going through some tough time.
Ever since I came to work here, it's been different. As if my mind's been wiped clean.
A spot of static overrides her words. When she speaks again, it sounds like she's submerged.
It's so nice. It's so nice to be able to finally forget.
Forget about what?
She sounds like she's about to cry.
Hello?
She doesn't answer.
You said it was nice. What's so nice about forgetting?
Silence. The only thing you can hear now is static and waves washing ashore on the bay.
What just happened?
Another seagull passes by. It's getting cold standing here, staring at the silent call box.
I don't know what happened either. We should probably stop playing with this thing.
Alright, it's a goodbye then.
You press the number sign on the keypad that terminates the call. 12 name cards on the call box read.
Waxed cylinder? What the hell does that mean? I mean, I do want to put more points into volition. Also, I have 4 volition. Maybe some of the items do not like fuck it up a little. Fortress Accident SCA. Wait, what? I just called to Flipstream at SCA, okay.
Silence. No one's home at Fortress Accident.
Virtual ICT.
Silence. No one answers the
Main
doorbell.
hall, building B, whirling in rags.
Nothing happens after you ring the doorbell. They don't want to talk to you.
East Delta Pinball, entrance from Building B.
Silence. No one answers your call.
Empty card.
This button looks new, but someone has removed the name card. Nothing happens when you try to ring it.
Huh. This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
He takes a step back, inspecting the other names on the list. 40% is a little bit low, but I do want to put some points into that, so what the hell? Why do I have -1 volition? Damage. What do you mean by damage? What damage? What?
An old call box with, whatever she
Yes.
says, it can't hurt you. You're a different person now. Stronger, healthier, and alright, maybe not healthier, but it's a bonus that you've drunk so hard you can't remember any of your past relationships. Oblivion's the ace in your corner.
But didn't she call me Michelle? So it's not that... She thinks I'm a different person. It doesn't really... How can it hurt me in any way? Call her again. Press the doorbell to stream... Sleep stream SCA.
There's a light buzz as you press the doorbell, waiting for her to answer the call. It's cold outside, and you can hear the wind blowing into the speaker.
Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial Electric. Have you come to place an order?
It's the same voice you heard before. Hi, it's me again. I wanted to talk to you.
My God.
Here come the bad vibes again. Relax. Distance yourself from it.
Please don't hang up. I just want to explain myself.
It's you.
Before you can finish your sentence, the voice continues speaking.
My God. I didn't think I would hear your voice again.
Oh, she's actually forgets everything each time. Didn't you already said that last time we talked?
Michelle, just please.
Even her breathing, the way her voice drops when she finishes the sentence sounds exactly the same, which is not how it should go, even if she forgets everything and the situation repeats. The situation is not the same because I'm saying different words to her, so she should react differently on my words. So this is not how it would play out unless she just doesn't hear anything I say.
Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care.
Is this some kind of joke?
It doesn't matter what I say, you're just going to continue, right?
The voice from the intercom doesn't answer, but you can hear her breathing. Wind blows into your microphone again, crackling and echoing in the box.
Is it over? Can we talk now?
Ever since I came to work here, it's been different. As if my mind's been wiped clean. It's so nice. It's so nice to be able to finally forget about you.
And then it hits you.
You're a recording.
She tries again not to cry,
Okay.
and still doesn't succeed completely. Her quiet sobs sound old and distant, as if her voice is being played off a wax cylinder.
Why would somebody set up this? I guess this also plays into a theory that this all is a limbo and not actually happening.
Real or not, your mirror neurons react. It feels painful to be listening
What do
to
you
this.
What do you mean, real or not? You can just like ask the lieutenant right next to you if he hears it, and I think he hears it. Didn't he comment on it? Go ahead, ancient recording. Cry then.
Her sound melts into the static from a long-distance phone call. From time to time, you can hear people talking in the distance, but can't make out any words. This is where you hung up the call the last time, but the recording is still going.
Guess.
The
Keep
phone
listening.
rings in the office with an old-fashioned chime, and someone walks by in a pair of heels. The static is like a warm blanket wrapped around the sounds.
Is anyone there?
No one replies, but the static grows stronger like rainfall. Then a female voice speaks out, completely different from the one before. Glorious and total somehow. Crawling inside your head.
The red one.
Her words are too cold to comprehend. She smells of sodium lights and rain streaks on car windows. Eyes like pilot lights watch your shape in dark hallways.
What?
Glittering.
How do you know how she smells like? Is this another of the imagined things that do not actually happen, or
So,
the strange alien thought pattern ends? The lieutenant cuts in, inspecting the intercom.
it was a recording trapped in the circuitry from some ancient tenant. This sometimes happens. Shall we conclude here? We have other mysteries to solve.
Wait, a recording trapped in the circuitry?
I don't have time to explain it to you right now. Maybe sometime later.
He looks at the sea, almost wistful. Something weird just happened to me.
Don't take this the wrong way, but during our short stint working together, something weird is almost always happening to you.
Fair enough.
That is true.
Okay. That was interesting. Break in the recording.